We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns video, smash that like button, tell me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a stock that has been beaten down really bad. It had actually had a run. It's had the CEO become more active, making shareholders feel more confident, and it has had a lot of volatility. And why, if this continues to pull back based off the 1 day, it is becoming a huge opportunity for investors that did not catch it way back here at these lows. And I'm going to share with you guys when was the first time I mentioned this over at the Discord and Patreon group. And I'm going to share with you guys today's home runs that I mentioned over at the Discord. If that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, check out the link down below. These home runs that I mentioned today, you do not want to overlook. It was a spectacular day, and it's something you can gain access to by joining us. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump into this video here. And I have a bonus stock to share with you guys after this one that's receiving a lot of hype as well. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. If you guys want to get in on early and know about these stocks before they take off, you're more than welcome to join us. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these were the stocks that I mentioned, and the only one that did not give us a home run out of this list but still gave a 10 to 15% run was EVgo, right? So let's go ahead and look at these charts together because this was phenomenal, and we have a bonus stock as well. So KUBT, we caught this one in the pre-market sitting sideways, pulled back, and as it started reversing, you could see the transition and that bull indicator coming up, giving a highest point of 30% plus. Then here we have it again with 42 Vision on the stock BTB. It was pulling backwards, started to push upwards, and that dip retouched the 141 mark and went to a highest point with strength of 25% plus. And then we have here the home run from yesterday, again giving another home run today. PPSI, mentioned it in the pre-market as it was pulling downwards. You have that bear indicator popping up. This right here is what I would call the dip on 42 Vision. Gave us that bull indicator and the transitions into strength, giving a highest point of 30% plus. So let's go ahead and look here at the bonus stock, right? So the bonus stock was SOPA. I mentioned this one at 12 p.m. and this is one that I was watching with caution. I was looking for a dip, and it had a lot of volatility. It was getting halted multiple times, and we caught this one on the pullback from the 30s to $26 and some change, and it ripped up in a matter of minutes to a highest point of 50% plus of $42 before pulling back. I mean, today was phenomenal. Even though the S&P 500 index and portfolios were sitting sideways or in the red, I managed to find these opportunities, and you can become part of this as well. Check out the link down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with FAMI, Farming Inc. And this is a stock that actually got hit really hard, and we're seeing here with the 42 Vision indicator, extreme weakness here on the 1 day, and then that reversal. And this right here is what I would consider a full transition, right? With the 42 Vision indicator, when I say that we catch the dips, this is the dip area, and this is the transition, right, from red to green, right? You could see that there. You have the white with red borders, red with green borders, dark green, and then the bright green right there. That is the area anywhere in that candlestick that I, as an investor, try to get out, right? That's the point that I would say is a great opportunity to lock in profits. And from down here to here is the complete transition. The goal is to get in anywhere between these two, white with red borders or red with green borders, and get out anywhere between these two, because that would signify a complete transition. And the next step after that, if it's going to transition back to reversal, is for us to see things go back to obviously dark green with red borders, and then back down to red. The one piece that's missing here, never touched again, white with red borders. Seems like that was the dip there for now, and it rebounded pretty quickly, and here we are seeing it struggling to stay up and going back down. So that is the power with 42 Vision, and we caught this one way back here in the dip area, and I'm going to share with you guys here the date that I mentioned it, September 19th. I stated while I was watching it, highly speculative. It was near the 52-week low at around 22 cents that week, and then that same exact week we saw the lowest point on the 24th within that same week of 19 cents. I was able to catch it at 20 cents, rode it up through this whole transition, and it nearly doubled 100%, guys. And you can also see there that bull indicator popping up for confirmation that things were going upwards and pushing higher, since way down here at 26 all the way to the highs here of 52. I mean, that was a spectacular run, and here we are seeing it again, kind of fighting, sitting sideways, and a lot of volatility we are seeing here in the charts. Now, as it actually ran from 28 all the way back up to 44, right now it's been going in a downward direction, and the lowest point it hit was 32 and the highest here is 38. So what I'm looking for is how is it going to react between 32 if it breaks through it and 27 to see if it finds a bottom before it reverses again. And this is on the 1 day, but when we put the 4 hour, you can clearly see things pulling back pretty fast. And what I'm going to be looking for is another extreme weakness opportunity. And here you go. You see another transition here within the 4 hour for a great swing trade opportunity, sitting here with the white with red borders. You got that bull indicator popping up. Finally, that transition's happening, and literally from here at 31 cents, or even the bottom here, as I like to call it, the dip, that's the area I like to start watching things closely to create an opportunity out of. 29, or up here at 31, all the way up to 44. I mean, that right there is nearly a whole entire 50% plus run in just a matter of a few days through what 42 Vision showed, and also the bull indicator. So this is a great stock to be watching now, as it's been beaten down, because when we zoom out on the bigger picture of things, right, if this can finally bring itself back up, every single time on the 1 day we've seen those white with red borders, there's a reversal that happens, it dips, and within those dips it has a few runs and it actually creates opportunities, right? Same thing here with this dip, ran up, and now we're kind of fighting here sideways. If this could come back up towards 44, or even up here at 53, the next resistance level will be up here at 58, and then all the way back up here at 67. So super important levels where this is near all-time lows, and it's trying to fight to bring itself back up. And one of the biggest things showing strength is that it's made a move from way down here when I first mentioned it back on September 19th on that weekly watch list, and everything going on so forth. It has been consolidating up here. So if it could stay above 27 cents, no matter how it fights back and forth here, that is a move from way down here at 20 cents, 19 cents, showing some strength for the next leg up to actually see this create that staircase effect and reach newer highs and newer resistance levels as it continues to push up higher into growth and expansion, because that is really what the CEO is trying to do. We're going to have to see how things play out the next earnings, because it could affect the stock. But so far on the 1 day, it has a bull indicator here. It's sitting sideways. We need to see if volume can pick up with inflow before another bear indicator pops up. And on the 4 hour, we are clearly seeing things kind of pulling back and more microscopically. And on the 30-minute, we can clearly see how volatile things have been in this sideways consolidation. This was one of the best dips. This was one of the best rips. But every single time a dip has appeared, it has presented an opportunity as well. So that's what I'm going to be watching for here with 42 Vision. And this has turned out to be a phenomenal, great swing trade and also day trade opportunity. So keep it on your radar. Now, another stock that I have for you guys on the 4 hour that a lot of people are talking about, and I talked about way back near 30 cents on the Discord, is MEDX. Okay, and this is a stock that since way down here at 30 cents, it has started to run. I talked about it way back here. It may have looked like a little bit early, but based off of 42 Vision, that was the best place to be talking about it, because guess what? You have those white candlesticks, you have that downward pressure, and it was after a bear indicator, and what followed was a bull one, and it went from 30 cents all the way up to 42. It only gave a small jump of about 30 to 40%. But for those that were patient or watched it after that run to try to catch what we would call the dip, this whole consolidation here has been phenomenal strength before the hype and movement that has happened, nearly doubling 100%. And where it currently sits, it is creating even more opportunities. I would be watching this one for dip opportunities like it did right here, and also watching 42 Vision to see what's going on the 1 day, on the 4 hour, as well as the 30-minute, through the volatility, being able to catch these dips and these rips. So keep these in mind. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to seeing your comments down below, and let's make some money.